Hello, and welcome to another segment of DDA1 Treasures from My Locked Head. Can we talk for a moment about Derek Khan? For those of you who don't know who he is, he's a Trinidadian born stylist to the stars. Well, was. He passed, I believe it was on February 17th. He lived in the grand, wonderful place that I hope to visit someday, the wonderful country of Dubai, in a friend's villa. He was 63 when he passed. The report said that he died of corona-related issues. According to the article that I read from a very prominent New York paper, he was absolutely amazing. From the most popular entertainers to his just regular friends, they said that he had an effervescence, a personality that just lit up a room. His smile was awesome. His energy was just so infectious. This positive energy. This is so reminiscent of most of us Trinidadians. Just bubbly and happy and big personalities. His story captivated me first when I saw him on another prominent show. I won't call the name at this time, but it was prominent enough that, many people were watching it, and I happened to enjoy the series. He was on there styling and judging. He was in the capacity as a judge for this particular series. That was the first time that I fell in love with him, and I wanted to actually follow his story. Because I heard the accent. That's the first thing that drew my attention. I was like, he sounds Trinidadian. And sure enough, when I looked him up, yes, I believe he was from Arima in Trinidad. Yes, he came to America and made a name for himself. He coined the phrase ghetto fabulous because he took those from the quote-unquote ghetto and dressed them in fine apparel, like from places such as Fendi and Piaget and Harry Winston, and made them look ghetto fabulous. But this particular article that I read yesterday told this story about his life and about the things that his friends and stars said about him. But one thing that turned me off was the fact that this particular newspaper writer talked about how he went from riches to rags, to riches again, but then died a pauper with corona or corona-related symptoms. When a person passes on from this life, the things that ought to be remembered, yes, okay, we are humans, so we will face trials and tribulations. But when they pass, let's celebrate the good things. Derek Khan made a name for himself. He came from Trinidad. I'm not sure if he had an issue back in Trinidad where he was, having trouble. This is why he decided to come to America. But he came here. He went through the rite of passage, which most immigrants have to endure, which is a form of culture shock, because Trinidad is nothing like America. It's two different worlds, actually. Actually, the Trinidad that I remember, two different worlds. You're leaving a place of sun and beautiful water and warm people to come to another place that's cold temperature-wise. And then sometimes, not always, but sometimes you encounter people who are not so trusting and not so friendly and not so warm. You encounter them more than not. But he came to America and he made those who didn't really realize how really talented they were, he made them look good and made them feel good. And I don't know about you, but when I'm feeling down and I put on a nice pair of earrings, I fix my hair, I do my nails, it makes me feel like I'm on top of the world. And that's what Derek Khan did. He came with his effervescence, with his energy, with his big personality, and he dressed rappers. He dressed so many stars. And a lot of them say that he made them feel like people. Because sometimes, even though you see these stars on Instagram and on the, social media, other social media platforms, or on the TV, the personalities that you see in front of you are not always actually what is happening at home. They have to push past how they really feel, the fear and the anxiety of being appreciated and valued. They have to push past that to get to branding themselves, to offering their gift to the world of music and art. Cooking, all those types of art forms, cooking and painting. Oh, you have to push past that stuff. Like I pushed past what I felt to create this platform for myself. So, if Derek Khan's relatives are listening to this video right now, thank you. Thank you to his mom who brought him here into this world. Thank you to his dad as well. Thank you that he made a Trinidadian in America feel like she can do anything with a big personality. Thank you. Check him out. Check out his story. Derek Khan. Stylist to the stars. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. And please subscribe to my channel for so much more.